Good evening. Today is June 15th, Monday evening, 11:44 p.m. That's a good number to look up. Before I get started, I just want to put it out there that I want my kids to try and find a day. It doesn't have to be a Sunday. I took yesterday off because that's what I dedicate my Sunday to, okay? My spiritual and religious beliefs and all that stuff. And it's just day rest, okay? It's just, I follow that, okay? It doesn't have to be Sunday, all right? Just find a day where you're not responsible for something. Kick it in your pajamas, your sweats or something. I usually got my my gym shorts, t-shirt, whatever, just fucking chill. Right now I'm still in my day clothes, my jeans, you know what I'm saying? It's run around today. And we'll get to that later in the conversation. But on your chill day, zero responsibility. I want you to decompress. I want to see you vegetate in front of the fucking TV. I want to see you fucking play a video game. I want to see you go outside and just fucking watch the fucking grass grow. You know what I'm saying? You need that time of boredom and blah, of not wanting to fucking do anything, and just watch your environment, okay? Like I said in the previous video, I discovered my healing process was that evening routine of making my supper or bringing it home to the camper and making a fire pit, sit down, watch the sunset, smoke my cigar, okay? I did not have a drinking habit. I don't drink, okay? For my kids, I don't want you drinking, period, okay? And I can't say anything else past that on TikTok, okay? I've already expressed privately in different messages, other things, okay? On your day off, your decompression day, there should be no constructive schedule of set things you have to go do, or have to participate in fucking boys club or girls club, youth group, church groups, you name it, okay? You shouldn't be messing around with any of that. God damn, fucking Skeeter just will not leave me alone. On your decompression day, literally do nothing, okay? It's not a task to do nothing, okay? So what I mean by that is, don't sit there, okay, I'm not gonna do anything for 5 minutes. No, that's not what the fuck I'm saying to fucking do, okay? No, I want you to wake up without a fucking alarm. If it's fucking noon and you're a teen, biologically, through Mayo Clinic and other resources, you can find that girls need somewhere around, teen girls need somewhere around 11 to 16 hours of sleep, okay? And teen boys need somewhere around 12 to 18 hours of sleep. Yeah, no shit. So if you take a nap, cool. But if you sleep 10, 12 hours, it doesn't matter, okay? If you come stay the weekend and you're up till midnight watching movies or fucking around on the internet, you know, scrolling, doom scrolling, even that, it may be toxic what you're looking at, yes. But the fact that you're not stressing yourself out trying to keep to a schedule and complete tasks, okay, that induces stress, cortisol, and it does mess with your head when you're trying to relax and heal from any type of trauma, whether it be psychological, emotional, or physical trauma, okay? And even the exhaustion of going to work for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, that is stressful, okay? You need to decompress, all right? If my 18-year-old and my 19-year-old have 2 or 3 fucking jobs, you're stressing your fucking self out, okay? I know that. I've been there, okay? I need to make a separate video for the finance building, but I almost want to find a way to just share it privately with each of you kids, because it goes into some detail that I want to share that I don't want to publicly put out there because it's my personal data, you know what I'm saying? So for my kids, I think I'm going to try and create an audio file to send to one of your platform messages or text or something, okay? I told Noah a little bit last night or the night before how to do that, but I didn't give him details on how to get to each thing, okay? I just gave him a flat out plan. Your decompression day should consist of making sure you're hydrated and eat something healthy, while at the same time I want you to treat yourself, okay? What I mean is eat something hearty first thing in the morning, okay? If it's your day off, you're living on your own, it's your day off from work, or if you're still living with mom and she doesn't have anything for you to do, no youth group, no schoolwork, no this, that, and the other, okay? It's just, got it. Fucking mean fuckers. These skeeters down here, their skin is like tough like a insect that crawls, and it crunched as soon as I smacked it. Shit, I'm gonna lose my place again. I'll keep going. I'll probably get back to it. Oh, the food. Okay. So even if you're living with mama, okay, crack open the fridge, find the eggs, the bacon, the sausage. Hell, if mama will let you cook a steak first thing in the morning, believe it or not, your belly's gonna fucking love you, okay? You want a high protein meal to start the day, okay? Here's something else. Cut out milk and cereal. Yeah, this sucks, huh? Because I and every kid after me is hooked on fucking cereal, okay? It got to the point when I got to be a young adult where my belly just couldn't handle the milk no more. I was just eating dry cereal, like snacking on it, buying a box and sit there on the fucking couch eating dry cereal, okay? Once I started getting into agriculture and realized that dry cereal is basically the same as livestock feed. They're literally feeding you livestock feed in a different form with a little bit of sugar so you don't know the difference. Yeah, that's what a lot of cereal is. Just livestock feed in a different shape and color with some sugar on it. Yeah. My kids, get away from that shit. Okay? Another thing, the meats at fast food joints is not fucking real beef. Stop eating fast food. Okay, it's not healthy. It's not even real meat. It's not real food. It's something designed to mimic the taste and flavor and texture, moisture, and fill your gut so the hunger goes away. But as soon as it passes, you're fucking hungry as shit because it didn't give you any nutrients. You ate something greasy that tasted okay, yummy, I guess, at that time. But it passed through and you're fucking starving. Okay? If you go to the fast food joint, go to fucking Chick-fil-A and get a real chicken sandwich, like the classic or the spicy classic, deluxe. It's a real chicken breast covered in flour, batter, water, maybe an egg. That's it. Everything else is condiments, fuck shit on the bun. Okay. That's a healthy sandwich. Go to Subway or Jimmy John's or any other places. Those are healthy sandwiches. Okay. For your breakfast, get a meat, like a solid meat, like a steak or a piece of chicken. Okay. Then make your greasy meat, the bacon, or the sausage, or both if you want. I prefer over easy fried eggs where you just crack the egg open onto the pan. It flattens out a little bit. You got the yolk in the center. Okay. I like it partially runny so that when you stab it, it kind of oozes out and not pours out like liquid, but oozes out like cream. Okay. And I mix that with my toast and stuff. It's actually really good. Okay. Your belly needs all those enzymes from those meats and proteins. Okay. I would suggest a toast or waffle. Waffle is sometimes lighter than a pancake, but it depends on how you make the batter. I've had some heavy waffles that tasted and looked like a thick ass pancake. So anyway, you don't want to get too many starches that turns into sugar in your digestion. Okay, but you need a little bit, just a little bit of kickstart. Okay, I use honey instead of syrups and shit. I don't do high fructose corn syrup anymore. High fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. I can't even say it. If you can't even pronounce it, you shouldn't be eating it. So that sugar syrup, high fructose corn syrup, is in everything. Soda. Yeah. It's in your cereal. It's fucking in everything. Alright? I've had talked to Noah a few times already and described my diet. Okay? I eat real veggies and fruits and meats off the bone. Okay? I rarely eat pastas. I got a freezer full of frozen pasta and veggie meal bags that I only pull out once a week. Okay? And that's just a gut filler. Easy meal to satisfy the hunger. Okay? I've cut out all the junk food. All of it. Okay? Now, you do need sugars. You need a source of sugar. Okay? But you have to control that craving. Okay? I have a craving for ice cream. I've got a bucket in the fridge. But I don't touch it every day. When it's hot and I got a craving for, get something cold in me, I get that big spoon out of the drawer and give me a couple spoonfuls of ice cream. I'm good. I'm a cookie junkie. I have to stay away from cookies. All cookies. I'm a fucking cookie monster. So yeah, you gotta control those things. All right. Look at me. Okay, at 45, I think I'm doing pretty fucking good. I ain't got a fucking boo for 45. I'm doing pretty fucking good. Okay? I've lost some muscle because I haven't worked out. I still got my frame. Okay? But my body is healthy on the inside because how I eat and what I put in me. Okay? It is important that you understand that even your thoughts are affected by your gut biome. Okay? So to start your day, you need to have all of the right enzymes and all the nutrients. You need to start the fucking day. Okay? So if you're eating livestock feed with fucking sugar, you're just getting a sugar high and gonna crash in about an hour or two. And you're gonna be fucking sluggish the rest of the day. I figured that shit out in high school. I stopped eating cereal. I just went to school breakfast. I was getting those chicken sandwiches. I get 2. Yeah. Okay. Once I started doing that, my mind actually shifted. My learning capabilities started improving later in high school when I subconsciously reached for the chicken sandwich instead of eating cereal at home. Okay? And that started because I wanted to get out of the house quicker. First thing in the morning. For obvious reasons, previous videos. Halfway through high school, I noticed that my cognitive abilities were going down. And I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking pot, a bunch like that. I wasn't doing jack shit, really. I didn't even have many friends, to be honest. I had a handful. Okay. And we didn't fuck off and skip school, nothing. It just seemed like the schoolwork seemed a little too challenging at some point. But come to find out, it was my diet. Everything I was eating was wrong. It was making me sluggish. My memory was not working right. And just didn't have the motivation to be there. I was jacked up on sugar. I didn't want to fucking sit still. Didn't want to pay attention. When the people were talking, I just felt like, yeah, just like fucking tunnel vision and just la la land. But once I shifted my diet, started eating those chicken sandwiches for breakfast and just eating real good hearty food throughout the day. Even when I went into the Marine Corps, even then my reach for what was at the chow hall was getting more and more elaborate. I was sitting there eating a full fucking tray. My sisters and my mom could contest to this. And I can still do this to this day. Okay? I can challenge all my boys and sit down at the fucking table and load up your plate. See who can eat how much. I'll take you boys out to fucking Golden Corral and see how much you fucking eat. Oh man, I can eat. I'll tell you what. And I was eating like 2 full meals, like 2 Marines meals at once. And I'm this little 5'4" motherfucker, and only 6' motherfuckers around me were just watching me fucking just fucking eating. Okay, so when I was in my 20s, and I was eating all that protein and fucking this good hearty meals from the chow hall, which at home when I was a kid, she tried cooking. It was more like fucking hamburger helper every fucking day, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That was my first real hearty food every day, and I was loading up. I was loving it. Okay, in my 20s. That's how I got my frame. Got to stand up straight so you can see it right. I'm not bad. I'm not half bad. Okay. My shoulder got hurt a while back, but I still retain a lot of the strength and tone. But I can tell I've lost a lot of fucking weight. Okay. I'm 45. You gotta use like creatine and other fucking supplements to fucking get your muscle retention and growth and retention to keep going. Okay. The older you get, the faster you lose muscle, and the more you have to work at it, the harder you have to try. Okay. Now, I maintain my body with martial arts in the backyard. Yeah, seriously. I've seen the neighbors poking their head over the fucking fence a couple times, watching. Okay, I look like a fucking monkey dancing around. But the martial arts, the Wing Chun and the Tai Chi help tone the body, help retain muscle memory as far as the moves, and maintain the whole body, muscle groups, all the way down. From here, you can feel it, all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Okay? The stressors of doing the exercises makes your whole body work. Okay? And that's another thing. Everyday exercise is not going to the gym. Everyday exercise could look more similar to a person on a homestead, a farm, or a ranch. Okay? That is everyday exercise. You're maintaining your property, your home, your livestock, your crops. Okay? That's everyday exercise. Hard work muscles are stronger than gym muscles. Gym muscles are bloated water weight. Okay? When they finally lose the water weight after building so much and their muscles shrink, and they sometimes they think they're losing muscle. No. Their muscle is getting dense. Okay, that's what you want. You want dense, hard muscles. Okay? And that's where I'm at in my stage. Okay? And I'm able to accomplish that with a good diet. The Buddhists say deite. Deite. It means everything is diet. Everything you consume is your diet. It is not just the food. It is the products we use. It is the environment. It is everything that bombards us. It's the things we see on the internet. It's everything you consume that goes into your body. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Okay? You're consuming everything in your environment. Okay, that's another topic. Okay. You have to maintain a good body at your pace. Okay? Each one of my kids has a different body type. Okay? Now, know for a point of reference, the only person I know of your size is your grandpa. Okay? And I know he just passed away, but just remember how his body shape and build was compared to you. I know he was just slightly bigger than you. Slightly. That's the only person I know of that you would know and I would know. But anyway, so his body type is specific to a set of genes, okay? And those genes have a certain type of metabolism, okay? So you have partial my metabolism and your mother's. Your mother gets it from her father. That's how it works, okay? Your mother gets some of her genes from her mother, but only the female part, okay? The feminine genes that match her mother, that's what she got, okay? But her shape, her frame, okay, that's her father, okay? That means her father's genetics are dominant, okay? Which means you got your shape and build from grandpa, okay? So it goes father, daughter, son, or other way around. It could go mother, son, daughter, okay? Because when you have a daughter, she will reflect your genetics by expressing, looking alike. It could be when first born, the daughter could look like dad and then grow up to look like mama. Or she could be born looking a whole lot like mama, but grow up looking more like dad. It's okay. It's okay. I gotta love the button nose, man. There are different ways to express the genes, but what I'm getting at here is we all have a different body type, metabolism, the build-in frame. Okay, the build-in frame will tell you how much food and water you're going to need. You're going to need more than me, right? Because you're that much taller than me, and probably not that much more wider. Okay, because your shoulders are fucking wider than mine, obviously. Okay, so you have to calculate how much body weight you have, and there's ways to do it online. Okay, and it'll tell you per height and weight what you should be. Okay, and I would always add 10 pounds more to what they say, because they say I'm supposed to be 135 to 145 pounds. I would be a skinny ass fucking rail. And even with muscle, I was 160. I'm about 150 now. And I change out that little bit of pooch right there for some muscle. It'll balance out. Okay. At no point during the day do I want you reaching for any kind of junk food. Okay. And yes, we're still on your day off. Okay. We're still talking about your decompression day. Okay. Do not reach for junk food. You're hungry? Go make a sandwich. You hungry? Go eat some fruits or veggies and treat yourself with some ranch dip. Okay. Or if you have the ranch powder, you got some sour cream in the fridge, mix it together. Okay. 1 packet of ranch seasoning per the medium container of sour cream. Okay, it's perfect size. Okay. That's your treat to dip your broccoli in or something. I don't know, man. Just like think of something. Okay. But you don't want to eat too much garbage. Otherwise you're going to set yourself back. Okay. Evening meal, I would again go carnivore, okay? But go a little bit lighter, you're about to go to sleep for the day, okay? I like to pig out first thing in the morning because I want that energy. I want that cognitive ability, okay? And I want that strength in my body to carry on the rest of the day. But at the end of the day, I just want to satisfy my belly and replenish some of the nutrients I lost throughout the day, And in the morning, I'll pig out. Just enough protein and a little bit of starch, like a potato, okay? If you want to go to sleep, if you like turkey, go get some turkey legs from the store, cook them up, and chew on those. Big old fucking turkey leg. I'd put it on the grill. That's another thing. Cooking on the grill is far more healthy. I cook on the grill fucking multiple times a week. Matter of fact, I need to go get in the tank. I was supposed to go do that yesterday. Anyway, I'll do it tomorrow. So, yeah, cook things on the grill. Get yourself a turkey leg and a potato. It'll make you sleepy. It'll fill your belly. Hunger will go away. It'll give you the nutrients you need. Okay? Shit, I just thought of something. I lost it. I'll probably think of it in another video. I think that's about it for your day off. I think that's about it. I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to eat healthy, decompress, and vegetate. Okay? This is actually good mental health practice. I just learned this in class, and now that I remember the psyche valve, she said, don't forget to give yourself a day off. It's required. I'm like, oh, duh, not just for work hours. Yeah, that's it for this video. I got another video lined up for self-confidence and building yourself up kind of thing. I gotta record that next. So tonight's gonna be 2 videos. Yeah. Zeke, if you have a job, I don't know if you do or not, but if you do, make sure you have a decompression day, okay? Allie and Noah have jobs, so this is why I'm making these videos, okay? And even if you don't have a job, Zeke, make it a habit to start a decompression day. Just say, hey, Mom, I need a day in the week, during the week. It could be Sunday or whatever you pick. Just tell her, for my own mental health, I want to practice a decompression day from now on, where I just vegetate and don't fucking have any responsibilities, sit there and watch TV or video games or scroll on my phone and not have to do a fucking thing. I just need to rest. Okay? And on that day, tell her that you'll take care of your own food and stuff and you just mind your own business, and tell her on your day you don't want to do anything, interact with anybody or go anywhere. It's just your day. Okay? I'm not saying force yourself to stay home. If you want to go out in town with Mom and Gabe and do things, do it. But I'm just saying, find a day. It's for you, dude. Okay? Allie and Noah already do this. And this part is for you to be a reminder and understand that as you get older, you need to find a routine where you have a you day. Okay? Like I said, I do Sundays, but sometimes I have shit going on, and I keep putting off the fucking garage. I need to rearrange shit. And so too much shit going on. Too much fucking load. I got interrupted today. And that's going to happen to you too. So just kind of flow with it. If you get interrupted in your routine, or even on your day off routine, try your best to just flow with it. If something interrupts you, just kind of deal with it. Like I'm always saying, deal with your emotions in that moment and then drop it. Okay? So if you have one of your decompression off days, okay, and someone's just bugging you, and you're thinking in your head, dude, this is my fucking chill day, just leave me the fuck alone, and you just can't get away from it, fucking put your boots on and go for a walk. You know what I'm saying? And that's for all of y'all. Seriously. Go for a walk. Okay? That's another thing. For your own self-benefit. Okay? There is technology out there that goes by the nickname Rife Light Technology. Okay? This type of technology was developed in the early 30s, and then someone along the line squashed it. Okay? But now it's coming back as red light therapy. Okay? But there's a lot of these Rife Light technology devices out there that do multiple light frequencies. Okay? This is because scientists have found that our body, our skin, our body metabolizes light. We are literally energetic frequency beings. Okay? Literally. So when you go out into the sun, our body actually needs all those solar rays. Okay? Not just the UV light. Okay? All of it. The sunlight is the biggest UV light in our solar system. And the sunlight will kill bacteria, fungi, fungus, and parasitic organisms. Yeah, you expose those three things to straight up sunlight, they will instantly die. Okay? That's why I'm kind of particular about my mycelium stuff, my biochar for my garden. It's got, mycelium is what mushrooms are made of. Okay? It's the white stuff, the flesh. It's called mycelium. Okay? And the cap on top, that's the fruit of the veggie. Okay? The vegetable part is the stem. The cap is the fruit. Okay? The sunlight will kill off things that are on the surface. But as the sunlight radiates on us, we are absorbing it. Okay? We are metabolizing it. And it is going into our body and healing us. You'll have to look that up. I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to try to even tell you the details on how that works. But it is in peer-reviewed journals. It is real. Okay? We need sunlight. Okay? If you're sick, go out on a nice, hot, sunny day. Get some sun, then transition to a shady area still outside, because you're still getting ambient sunlight. You're just going into a shade, so it's not intense burning you. It's hot. Summer. Okay. Yeah. If it's not too hot, whether you're up north or down south, it's going to be fucking summer hot, period. Okay? So just find some shade on your chill day, your day off. your decompression day, put your headphones on, listen to positive music, okay? I started getting into listening to all my favorite music, but instrumental only, taking out the words. It's quite interesting, quite interesting when you do that. It changes your mood. It changes the entire outcome of the song. Songs that I didn't like before, that I realized I liked the background music for, it's because my brain was subconsciously picking up on lyrics and I didn't like it. Okay? I don't like a lot of music lyrics. So I decompress with instruments only. Okay? It's fucking fun. Crank that shit up on high and you can have orchestra playing a heavy metal band, heavy metal song, or country music background, or hip hop beats for like working out, and this, that, and the other. Okay. Now, if you are listening to music, that normal radio music with words, lyrics, try to make sure it's positive, uplifting music. Okay. That the words inflect something positive and help you grow, not something sad or violent or low-life scumbag shit. You know what I'm saying? I also listen to binaural beats and isochronic tone. Okay, you can look up meditation music and you'll find all that stuff on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that's about it for now. I just want to cover that. I set up everything to cover self-confidence and building yourself up. And on the fly, I just felt like my kids needed to hear this. Yeah. Yeah. When you get a feeling, go with it. Yeah. When you get a gut feeling about something, kids, follow it and see where it leads you. Okay? And even if your gut is wrong or your gut is right and people try to claim you're wrong or don't give you an answer or steer you in the wrong direction even though you were right, just stick to what you believe. Keep moving forward. And remember to keep a calm decompression day to yourself where you don't have to communicate with anybody. No interactions by choice. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of avoid everybody and just kind of blah day. And just let it be you day. Be happy. Sit around in your pajamas till 2 p.m. on your off day. But just know the next day, you gotta get your jeans back on. Okay? Follow your heart, follow your gut. If you feel something, go with it. And that's why I'm doing this video. Because one of my kids out there needs to hear this. Maybe a couple of you. Anyway, I love you, I miss you. I hope you have a good night. I hope you learned something. Take care of yourself. I love you. Later.